Football will be going on the road in 2027 to face a Big Ten opponent, according to the Inside Zone's Matt Fortuna. The Black Bears will go to Happy Valley to take on the Penn State Nittany Lions. This comes on the heels of Penn State and Delaware mutually agreeing to cancel their matchup during that season. Fortuna was first to report the scheduled game, and he added that Delaware and Penn State worked together to find a replacement, with Delaware covering the difference in guarantee cost. We are working to confirm the contest.